People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is about an incident that occurred. We were speaking about early yesterday morning, Tuesday morning, at about 7 something in the morning, crack of dawn. Now based on the information, it is said that a blazing gun battle ensued on the Spanish Town bypass. People, we are speaking about the intersection right there by the Jose Marti School and right near the Popo. We are speaking about training school in a St. Catherine, Spanish Town. Now, based on the information, it is said that some men on a bike posing as some Popo, them basically pull over a truck that was supposed to be containing some sort of pension check. Now, people, I don't know if these criminals are stupid. I don't know if they got the wrong information. And somebody told them that this truck was going to contain pension cash. We are talking about loot. We are talking about $5,000. We are talking about $1,500 bill. It seems as if they were misinformed, because we have to ask the question, what are you going to do with these checks? Are you going to go to the bank and show your identification and cash these checks? People, me don't know what was the plan. I don't know who was misinformed, or I don't know if they were smoking on some, we are talking about spliff with some sort of MAD-PUSSPISS. Me don't know. So anyways, based on the information, it is said that them jack up the truck, them heist up the truck, and people, you could see the pictures of the truck on the screen. Them jack up the truck, them pull over the truck, they were acting like they were a Popo officer, and when the truck pull over, some other men on some bike, them basically roll up on the scene and they basically hijack the truck. Now, people, if you notice what has been going on lately in Jamaica as it pertains to these men, these thieves and the yang, we see that they have been causing all sort of disturbance. And we have to ask the question, how is it that the Popo didn't dawn on the Popo that maybe you should start checking these bike riders on a regular basis? Maybe you should need to put out some sort of task force that basically stop these bike men and check and make sure so they don't have no sort of knife or any sort of pipe or any sort of dangerous weapon, basically on the prowl looking for a victim. So anyways, back to the story. It is said that after the incident took place, after them hijacked the truck, some people were speaking about some motorists. They basically contacted the Popo and people, you know, so the National Police Training School just down the road, right there, so by that intersection, about a half a mile down the road. So therefore, they contacted the Popo, and when the Popo roll up on the scene, we are talking about some big shootout ensued. And also, it is said that a Popo that was off duty, he basically tried to help the Popo. And also, based on the information, it is said that them jack up the truck, and when them jack up the truck, they took away the firearm, a .38 revolver, from the driver or the operator of the truck, and them take away the truck with everything in it. We are talking about the contents. However, it is said that the truck was found just down the street a couple of minutes later. We are speaking about by the JUTC depot. We are speaking about by the Spanish Town bypass. So people, they did not go too far. And when the truck was found, they found the gun. We are talking about the .38 revolver, and also the pension check, and also most of the content. And also, what is even more significant is that they found blood in the truck. So therefore, one of the thieves them basically pick up some tack and pick up some can. However, everybody abandoned the truck and take for themselves. Now people, when we list the stuff like this, we have to ask the question, what was the plan? What was the information? What type of information did they get? Did they get information that a big old truck was coming with a whole lot of cash, pension cash, for the old people them? So therefore, all they had to do, jack up the truck, take said cash and spend said cash, buy some boom, buy some alcohol, buy some champagne, pop champagne and celebrate. They did not realize that it was checked. Who gave them this information? Did they really check out the source of information? Because at the end of the day, one of them pick up tack. At the end of the day, they basically almost lose them life, and people, we would have been happy. It would have been happy riddance to get rid of some of these low life, some of these thieves. Me just say, what kind of thief do we have? These new millennial thieves, they are some numbskull, they are some idiot, they are some jackasses, point blank and period. So anyways, people, based on the information, it is that when the pipers were blazing, the motorists them have to basically divert and take with themselves, run left them car, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, at the end of the day, all's well that ends well. And the only better ending we could have had is if all of them, we are talking about the thief, them, we are talking about the gunman, them, would have passed away upon the spot. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel through Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon. And also press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that one of the 6 men that were slapped away in Clarendon, he happens to be a young man. And he happens to be somebody that was doing very well in school. And his mother happened to have texted him and messaged him on WhatsApp. And what is most significant is that based on the information from the mother, she said that she texted him on WhatsApp, she texted him on social media, and she told him to come home. She told him to keep away from bad company. However, he said that these persons, they were going to help him. And the mother responded by saying to him, how are they going to help you when you are dead? And people, it seems like she predicted his future because the future was not looking good. So anyways, people, I am going to show you a picture, and this is a picture of him going to school. And based on what they are saying, based on what the students are saying, he was a very bright, he was a helpful student. He was somebody that had a bright future. However, we say that future was out by the security force. We are speaking about the JDF, we are talking about the JCF, we are speaking about the joint military team. Now, people, there is also a next picture, and when we look at this picture, we see that he is in a corporate thing. Him dress up look like he is going to work. So therefore, we are speaking about a person that had the potential to be successful. However, he wanted the easy life. He wanted all the things that money can buy, and he wanted it. We are speaking about right now. He could not wait. However, we see that because he was in some sort of a rush, his life was also taken out in a rush. Now, the next picture and the most significant picture, or maybe the second most significant picture, we are speaking about he is in his big baller format. We are talking about chain around the neck. We are talking about bracelet or bling. Now, people, this is his possession. This is all he owned at the time when he got slapped away. So therefore, he was chasing vanity. However, he ended up basically losing his life. He did not own a home. He did not own any sort of luxury car. However, we see him lose him life for nothing. So people, the moral of the story is this. Why gain the world? Why gain a chain and a bracelet and lose your life? Is it worth it? So people, we see that at the end of the day, he died like a dog, and he also died as broke as a church mouse. Point blank and period. So people, the essence of what I am trying to say is this. There is no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The only thing that is waiting at the end, we are talking about the joint military force, we are talking about the popo, we are talking about the soldier, and them have some tall up gun. And when this tall up gun hit, it is going to cause all sort of pain. And when we speak about the fourth picture and the most significant picture, we are talking about the picture when he was lying on the ground after the soldier and popo operation. And he had some big hole, we are talking about in his neck, at least about 4 to 6 inches wide. And also his stripe was dropping off. Now people, we know that a lot of these persons, they come from a very broke home. They come from a very dysfunctional home. However, that applies to most Jamaicans, including myself. So therefore, if you don't have faith, if you don't hold out, and I know that a lot of persons say that they are doing this because they want a start. However, whenever them get the start, it kind of sweet them. So therefore, they do the same thing over and over. And people like them say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And one day the bucket go out the well, one day or one of the day them the bottom are going to drop out. And people, that is exactly what happened in this case. Point blank and period. So the moral of the story is this. Parents, don't let the street raise your pitney, because if the street start to raise them, it is going to end up, we are speaking about, on the next side of life. And even most importantly, worthless parent, we are talking about worthless mama and papa don't have children, because if you can't take care of your own self, more than likely you cannot take care of any sort of children, and more than likely you are only going to bring them into this world, and specifically in a Jamaica, and make them be a menace to society. And whenever you are a menace to society, you are always going to take it out. We are speaking about in a couple of ways. We are speaking about in the mark or in the big yard, and in this case we see it end up in the worst case scenario, point blank and period. So anyways people, this is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that, and like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.